Hello, may I audible? Hello, to delay.
Hello.
Hello, may I audible? Audible?
Yes, sir. ಅದು ಫುಲ್ ಇದು ಮಾಡಿರ್ಬೇಕು, ಮ್ಯೂಟ್ ಮಾಡಿರ್ಬೇಕಂತಲ್ಲ. ಹೆಡ್ಸೆಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಾ ಸರ್?
सर्च चलेगा सर।
Hello. Start the video. Hello. Audible now? Video is not visible. Okay. Hello. Audible. Hello.
Am I audible?
Yes, Navya.
SDM official PG official.
Hello, Navya. Am I audible? Okay. All of you, please mute yourself. अजू जॉइन वाला है
Hello. Hello. May I audible? Nafisat ma'am, may I audible?
Yes, sir. You're audible.
Thank you, ma'am. Hello. Hello.
Hello, Nafis sir. Oh,
Hello.
Sir.
Audible?
hello, Nafis sir. Hello, hello.
Yes, sir. Good. It's audible.
ಸರ್ ನೆಫಿಸತಿಗೆ ಆಡಿಬಲ್ ಇಲ್ಲ ಬಟ್ ನಮ್ಮೆಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ಆಡಿಬಲ್ ಇದೆ 2 minutes
ಅವ್ರು ರೆಸ್ಪಾಂಡ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರಾ ನಮ್ಗೆ
Yeah.
Next thing, unmute.
Hello. Audible now?
Yeah.
ನಮಸ್ತೆ ಮತ್ತೆ ಏನ್ ಸಮಾಚಾರ? ಈಗ ನಾನು ಇದನ್ನಿಲ್ಲಿ ವಿಡಿಯೋ ಆನ್ ಉಂಟು ಆಫ್ ಉಂಟು? ಈಗ
ವಿಡಿಯೋ ಆಫ್ ಉಂಟು ಸರ್.
ಆಫ್ ಉಂಟಾ?
ವಾಯ್ಸ್ ಆನ್ ಉಂಟು.
ಆಡಿಯೋ
Hello, Navya. Navya? Yes? Yes.
ಒಂದು ಶೇರಿಗೆ ಹೋಗಿ PPTಗೆ ಬರಬೇಕು. PPTಗೆ ಬರೋ ಮೊದಲು ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ವಿಡಿಯೋ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ಹಲೋ ಗುಡ್ ಮಾರ್ನಿಂಗ್. Am I audible?
You're audible.
Nothing. Okay. Thank you.
ಈಗ ನೀವು ಅನ್ಮ್ಯೂಟ್ ಆಗಿದ್ದೀರಿ ಸರ್. ಈಗ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಕೇಳ್ತಾ ಇಲ್ಲ, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಕೇಳ್ತಾ ಉಂಟಲ್ಲ ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ.
ನಿಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದು ನಿಮಿಷ.
ನಾನು ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಹೇಳ್ಬೇಕಾ ಮಾತಾಡ್ಲಿಕ್ಕೆ? ನಿಮ್ದು ಅನ್ಮ್ಯೂಟ್ ಆಗಿದೆ. ನಿಮ್ದು ಅನ್ಮ್ಯೂಟ್ ಆಗಿದೆ. ನನಗೆ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಮಾತಾಡ್ಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಹೇಳ್ತೀನಿ ಒಂದು ನಿಮಿಷ. ಅವರಿಗೆ ಮಾತಾಡಿ ಬಟ್ ಅವರಿಗೆ ಕ್ಲಾರಿಟಿ ಮಾತಾಡೋದು ಒಂದು ನಿಮಿಷ.
Hello, Nafisat. Hello. Hello, Nafisat. ఇది కూడా
நமக்கு Yeah. Hello, Vandana ma'am.
Yes. Yes,
Okay.
Nafisa. Am I audible?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. My video?
No, ma'am. Yeah, visible.
Yeah. Thank you.
നോക്കാലോ.
Hello? 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 Hello?
ഹലോ ഹലോ
Audible?
ഹലോ ഹലോ
വിളിച്ചോ
ഹലോ ഹലോ
Hello?
ഹലോ ഹലോ ഹലോ
Hello?
ഹലോ
Dear students, all of you please mute yourself. Assurance. Sir? Hello. Yes, yes. Vandana ma'am, ready?
I'm fine.
Okay. Hello. A very good morning, everyone. Myself, Nafisat, Assistant Professor, PG Department of Chemistry, SDM College, Ujire. Hearty welcome to you all to the orientation program. The objectives of the student orientation program are to articulate the academic expectations of students and academic resources, to foster the spirit of independence and self-direction through self-reflection and advocacy, to communicate the importance of health and wellness in college and share resources, to facilitate identification with and integration into the college by informing students about the history, traditions, campus culture, and many more. SDM College is an autonomous college under Mangalore University and is a well-established and leading educational institution. The college is well known for reaching the unreached, and it has made landmarks in extending quality education to all. The college is accredited thrice at A grade by NAC with high CGPA, and it is being 3.61 out of 4 at present, and recognized as college with potential for excellence by UGC for the last 3 terms. The science departments of the college have been granted with DBT Star College scheme, and the college is known for state-of-the-art infrastructure and excellent academic ambience. By seeking the blessings of Almighty, let us start the program. I request Dr. Vandana Jain, Head of the Department of Psychology, to welcome the gathering.
Shri Manjunathaya Namaha. A warm good morning to all to this online orientation program for first year batch 22 of PG studies. I am Dr. Vandana Jain on behalf of SDM PG Center like to welcome each and everyone to this event. First and foremost, I'm very happy of SDM Society, Dr. B. Yashovarma, to this ceremony. Welcome you, sir.
Thank you.
Our beloved principal, yes, to this event. Welcome you, sir. The backbone of this program, the Dean of PG Studies, Dr. Vishwanath P. Welcome you, sir. Here for the event of the first year students. On SDM College, a warm welcome you all. Finally, I'm very happy to welcome all the parents, our college registrars, students, and faculty various department. Welcome you all. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am, and a hearty welcome to you too. We have amidst us a great visionary academician and entrepreneur, Dr. B. Yashovarma, the former principal of this college, who gave unprecedented leadership to the college for more than 2 decades. Under the visionary leadership of Dr. B. Yashovarma, the college has grown exponentially and the college has a nationally acclaimed status in the field of higher education. Currently, he is the secretary of SDM Education Society Ujire, which runs more than 50 premier academic and professional institutions ranging from medicine, engineering, law, social sciences, management, naturopathy to Ayurveda. With all respect, I request Dr. B. Yashovarma to deliver the inaugural address. Over to you, sir.
So thank you. First of all, I welcome all the students who have taken admission to postgraduate program in our SDM College Ujire. There may be students coming from other institutions. Some of the students may be coming from the same institution, might have had their undergraduate education in SDM College itself. And they may be wondering why orientation program for us, as we already know what SDM is. But at every level, the expectations from the students are different. When the students take admission to pre-university, we have orientation program. The expectation at the PU level is different. When they come for undergraduate level, there'll be again an orientation program because the expectations are different. And when you come for postgraduate program, so here expectation from you are totally different. So it is very, very pertinent to have orientation program. One of two things I want to tell about the institution. One is about educational society. SDM Education Society is a charitable institution which has more than 50 institutions spread across the state, and there are about 27,000 students and 7,000 staff of different cadres. It's a huge establishment, and I'm happy you're going to be a part of this huge establishment. SDM for you may be the campus at Ujire, but SDM per se is a very huge educational enterprise. I use the term charitable institution because the management contributes huge sum for providing quality education for the students. Everything that is required, everything that is needed to provide the best quality education cannot be met with the fee collected by the students. So your education is partially subsidized by the management with their contribution, which runs to several crores. SDM College is one of the very distinctive institutions in our educational society for different reasons. The first and the foremost is it is the oldest institution of higher learning in SDM Education Society, started in 66. This is the first college, first higher educational institution established by SDM Education Society. Secondly, it is an autonomous institution. There are about 3 institutions which are autonomous, of which this SDM college is one. It's very relevant for you to know what autonomy is. So an autonomous institution has the freedom to modify the syllabus and be relevant. Maybe in the orientation program, teachers will be telling about the advantages of autonomous institution. So one of the most important thing is our syllabus is revised every year to make the contents of study most relevant and most updated ones. And secondly, normally the educational institutions are assessed by the public by the result, the percentage of result. But the result is only one component of a good educational institution. There are several other components like how the institution is doing in the area of research, how it is doing in the area of community orientation, how it is doing in the area of personality development. So all these things are not reflected in the annual result of the institution. So considering that fact, the Ministry of Human Resource Development has established an institution called as NAC, and this institution NAC assesses the institution taking all the important areas into consideration. It's a holistic assessment of educational institutions, and in this evaluation for last 3 times our college has been accredited, assessed, and all the 3 times we are assessed with A grade, not only A grade, with the highest CGPA 3.61. Maybe all over the country, if you take into account, there may be around 50-60 institutions which come under this belt. So SDM college falls in this belt. So I'm telling you not to praise our institution, but to make you realize or ensure that you have taken admission in one of the best institution. If you have to buy vegetables, we always take care to see that we buy the best of the vegetables. If you're buying garments, you ensure that you buy the best ones. While buying anything, you ensure that you have the best ones. But many times what happens when we think of education, we have several preferences, like the nearest one, the closest one, different parameters. But selecting a best educational institution is very important, because these 2 or 3 years or 5 years of your study of higher education determines the position you occupy in future. So you have selected the best institution. I'm sure you will not be disappointed, and you will realize how SDM is different. Many students go to institutions of higher learning and come out of institutions of higher learning with university degrees. We normally categorize the students coming out of higher educational institutions under 2 categories. So one category are highly certified students. They may have post-graduation degree, PhD qualification, all kinds of certificates, several postgraduate certificates. So they are highly certified students. There are some category of students who are highly educated students. So it's for you to make a distinction between highly educated and highly certified. So our intention is to ensure that all the students coming out of SDM educational institutions are not just certified, but they are educated. So what is meant by education? So there are certain things which you must be aware, because you will be spending 2 years here. You would have paid some fees. You will be spending a lot of time here, 2 years, 2 precious years of spending here. So what you are expected to do in these 2 years? So most of the things will be shared with you by the teachers in the orientation program. But I want to emphasize on four very important aspects. Jacques Delors was the former European Commission president. He has listed out 4 pillars of education, and these 4 pillars are relevant not only for these 2 years when you are doing your post graduation, but in a profession also it will be useful. Wherever you are, these 4 pillars are very, very important. If you are doing business, if you are working for somebody, if you are employed in some organization, or if you are into higher education, in any area, these 4 pillars are very, very relevant. So if you remember these 4 pillars and then ensure to follow it strictly, I'm sure you can be successful anywhere. So one of the pillars, as Jacques pointed out, it's very popular. It's considered as the key parameter for the 21st century education. So one of the pillars is learning to learn. This is learning to learn. So you have done your undergraduate course. To what extent you have learned to learn? Learning what teacher has told, learning what teacher has dictated is not learning to learn. Your teacher might have given notes, might have given some contents, you might have made a photostat copy of it and read for the examination. That is not learning to learn. So learning to learn is the ability of the individual to find the contents on his or her own, collect it, record it, store it in a proper way. In your computer and your laptop, in your mobile, there are lots of tools available to retrieve the information, to collect the information, and to organize the information so that you'll be able to get it at the right time when it is required. So whether you have learned what is the source of information, how to get the information from different sources, whether it is from the books or whether it is from the internet, how to organize the contents, how to make a note of it, how to write the footnote, how to mark the important points. So all that is what is learning to learn. So this learning to learn is required not only when you are a student, not only from the exam point of view. Tomorrow, if you get into some organization, again there in the organization, the learning becomes inevitable. The learning is a continuous process. So that learning to learn is very important. So that you need to acquire this. You are in the final phase of education when you need to acquire this. If you recollect your journey of education when you were in lower classes, lower primary school, LKG, your mother or your teacher would have held your hand and made you to write. She continued for some time and then you started writing on your own. Initially, the teacher assisted you, helped you to read, and then you started reading on your own. When you were in lower class, in primary or in KG class, you were totally dependent. So gradually that dependency level has come down. When you came to school, your dependency level was less. When you came to pre-university, your dependency level was still less. In undergraduate course, in degree program, your dependency level was still less. And when you come to postgraduate level, you should be least dependent on teacher. You should have the ability to learn on your own. When I say this, I don't mean that the teachers are not teaching. Teachers will be teaching, but you are required to learn much more than, several times more than what teachers teach in the class. Teachers cannot teach everything that is required to be known by you. So that self-learning ability is very important. How you make use of available time is very important. Keep it in mind. Learning to learn is one of the important things. And after learning to learn, learning to do, you may, through the textbook, learn how to swim. But if you're not able to swim, that knowledge has no meaning. Knowledge has no relevance. So similarly, knowing things is one, and ability to utilize what you have learned to do some work. So practical application is very important. So that component is called as skill component. So converting the knowledge into practice is very important. Acquiring skill is very important. Now you might have done undergraduate programs. Some of you might have had BCom, but do you have adequate knowledge to be an office assistant? Are you aware? Are you knowledgeable about the requirement of an office assistant? If you are made to sit in an office assistant's post, will you be able to deliver whatever is needed without any assistance? So many times what happens, we will be knowing things, but we will not be having the practical skill. So acquiring that practical skill is also another factor, that is learning to do. So that you need to acquire, and that is possible when you involve in all the activities of the entire course, 2 years course, postgraduate program. And then learning to be, how you behave yourself when you are alone or when you are in a group, that is very important. So certain things like, say, punctuality for that matter. If you are expected to be there at 10 o'clock, are you there at 9:55? If you are expected to submit your assignment on a particular date, are you ready with assignment on that particular date? So these are all the good practices which you are required to acquire here in your 2 years program, because that carries a lot of value in your professional life. This particular your approach to life carries a lot of weightage in your professional life. So that is learning to be. Are you confident? Are you prepared to take challenges? Are you prepared to take higher level of responsibility? Are you prepared to work with others? So these are the things which matter a lot in your future career. So being punctual, being prompt, and whenever you do something, how much importance you give, how much conscious you are of the quality of that particular work. An assignment is to be given. Just you can scribble something and submit, or it can be submitted in a most appropriate way, very systematic way. So how that's called as quality consciousness. How much conscious you are about your quality. So this is another aspect, which is another pillar. So learning to learn, learning to do, learning to be is another. The punctuality, being leading disciplined life, being quality conscious, being punctual. These form another pillar of education. And last pillar of education, as shared by Jacques Delors, is the learning to live together, learning to live together. So in a nuclear family, the problem is, in in China, when they introduced one child policy, every child was brought up like a king or a queen. So there was a lot of attitudinal problems those days. And we are feeling that here also, that adaptability, this skill of adopting with others, adjusting with others is missing, because the parents take care of the child to such an extent that child gets a feeling that everything that is demanded will be available. It doesn't happen. And we expect that because parents accept whatever we say, but others may not. So under such circumstances, adjusting with others, living with others, understanding others' feelings also is very important. giving minimum scope for misunderstanding with others. Having a good social life is another important aspect of education. What you read in the textbook is important. What you read in the classroom is important. What you read in the for the examination is important. But beyond, you keep it in mind, keep these four pillars in mind, and ensure that you are very strong in these four areas. If you strengthen these four areas, I'm sure you'll be successful anywhere. So our institution will be giving a lot of opportunity for you to strengthen. They may not say, okay, this is a program for you to make you strong in learning to learn, or this is a program for making you strong in learning to do. They may not specifically say that, but our activities, our programs will be oriented towards that, and to ensure that when you come out of the institution, you will be strong in these four areas, in these four pillars, which will be helpful for you in your future career, also in your future life also. We have a lot of new plans. As you're aware, by 2020, new education policy is going to be introduced, and new education policy has a tremendous component of independent study, independent learning, and skill orientation, integration of research. So it is totally, introduced, keeping the global requirement in mind. It's basically designed to make our students compete with the global students, be successful in the global challenge. So we also are eager, though it is going to be introduced in 2022. It's going to be introduced in 2022, but we want to introduce some of the components of the new education policy in the current year itself. For example, integration of research in our teaching, skill component in the teaching. So, component of independent learning. So these are going to be included in your curriculum so that you will not miss that opportunity. Because when it is introduced in 2022, those students will be benefited, but you cannot get that benefit. So our intention is that you should not miss the bus. So you also should be benefited from this new concept. So with that in mind, we are going to introduce some of the very important components in the current year itself, so that you also will be benefited out of that. And ultimately, what we intend is one thing, what we desire is one thing, but your cooperation is equally important. If you don't participate full-heartedly in all these activities, you will not be reaping the benefit of that. And I'm sure when you have taken admission in this crucial period, you decided that you should be taking postgraduate education. Itself shows that you are prepared to face the challenge. You have a real ambition, you have a real goal for future, and it is our duty to ensure that you reach that goal. And our institution is always prepared to provide a platform for you to grow and develop. With this, I thank you again. I wish that you will enjoy your 2 years program, postgraduate program here, and participate in each and every activity. Take every new idea, innovative idea in the right spirit, understanding its relevance, understanding its purpose, and mold yourself as the fully educated individual. Again, I'll tell you, mold yourself as fully educated individual, not just a certified individual, not as a certified individual, as I said in the beginning, but as an educated individual. So with these few words, I wish you all the best. May Lord Manjunath Swami bless all of you for successful postgraduate program and for your best future life, future career. So wish you all the best. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. And I hope that all the students will inculcate the 4 pillars: learning to learn, learning to do, learning to be, and learning to live together in their life. Thank you very much, sir. Here is my sincere request to Dr. S. Satish Chandra, Principal, SDM College, Ujire, to speak about the college. Over to you, sir.
Good morning to all of you. Offering my prayers to Lord Manjunatha Swami and seeking the blessings of Reverend Dr. Virendra Hegadeji, the President of SDME Society. Most respected Dr. Yashovarma sir, the Secretary of SDME Society. Dr. Vishwanath, the Dean of PG Studies, SDM College, Ujire, the faculty member, and very good morning to all of you. First and foremost, I would like to welcome all the newly admitted students who got admitted to the first PG program of our institution in the academic year 2021. First and foremost one, I would like to congratulate the students for 2 reasons. One, for having the privilege of getting the higher education and belonging to a small domain of the youth who can afford to get the higher education, in particular the postgraduate education. Secondly, for being admitted to a very reputed institution which is having a lot of laurels in the field of education, not only in this part of the country, but in the entire country. So, the beginning, congratulate all the students, and I would like to give you a brief introduction to our institution and some tips regarding your education, how it should be in this very noble institution. Let me share my ideas with this PPT. Sri Dharmasthala Manjunatheshwara College is an autonomous institution. Is one among the 4 autonomous institutions in Mangalore University, and you have the benefits of autonomy which you will get truly in your 2 years of education here. And as our respected secretary mentioned, you will have a lot of advantages of autonomous institution, especially in the curricular aspects. And one should remember that education is the passport to the future. Tomorrow belongs to those who prepare for it today. So this is the right time. So today is the most precious day in your life, and the next 2 years will be yours, and you can make your life beautiful if you work hard at this point of time. One Munishri from Jain religious head once said, if you want to be happy, around 35, 40 years of your life, next 35, 40 years of life, you have to struggle hard and do hard work in the present 2 to 5 years. Or if you just spare your time enjoying and try to be happy in the present 2 or 5 years, you will have to suffer another 35 or 50 years. So choice is yours, whether you opt for hard work the next 2 or few years and enjoy your life way in which you like the next 35, 40 years, or the other way around. So hard work is the motto during the period of your education. This is the block where you're going to study your higher education inside the wall. And of course, you've got various opportunities get your education even outside the 4 walls in the next 2 years. So this is our SDM Autonomous College, the year 1966. And this is Reverend Shri D. late Ratnavarma Heggadeji, who founded this institute in the year 1966 with a very novel and noble idea that rural youth should not be deprived of higher education, because at that time, this place Ujire or even the Beltangadi Taluk was a very, very remote rural area, and the youth from this place were deprived of higher education. So with the noble intention of providing higher education, college education to the rural youth, Reverend Pujya Ratnavarma Heggadeji founded this institution way back in 1960s. And over the years, last 55 years, this institution has grown to a colossal level in the field of education by the guidance and blessings of the present president, Heggadeji, the Dharmadhikari Shri Kshetra Dharmasthal, and the president of our SDM Educational Society. With these blessings and guidance and constant support, the institution has attained a multidimensional development and brought light into the lives of thousands of youth who are living happily worldwide in the present day. So once again, offering my pranamas to our president, I will continue my presentation. This is the motto of our institution, Samyak Darshana Jnana Charityani. Darshana, right vision, Samyak Jnana, right knowledge, and Samyak Charitra, right character, are the 3 main dimensions of life which will give you a complete personality. So achieving and attaining these 3 noble values in our life should be the main motto of our life, and that can be achieved through education. That is the motto of our institution, which all the students we expect to inculcate in their lives. And the vision of our institution is empowerment through competency building with ethical foundation. So this is the basic vision behind education, empowerment. Only empowered individual can serve himself, serve his family, can serve the society, and thereby serve the nation. So empowerment is the main vision behind the education, and that is achieved through competency building. And even that competency building with an ethical foundation. A strong foundation based on ethical values is very much essential to empowerment. So This is the vision of our institution. My dear students, our institute work with the following mission statements, which we practice through different activities. Infrastructural facilities to meet the contemporary need. So our institution, some of you might have visited our institution, seen the buildings and other infrastructural facilities which you are going to enjoy. Rather, I should use enjoy, because studying in such a beautiful environment is itself is a great enjoyment, which will really give a special enthusiasm and energy. So that type of infrastructural facility has been provided by the management to the learners in our institution, even based on the contemporary needs. So inculcating the spirit of inquiry is another important aspect. So the learning is always associated with the spirit of inquiry. Adopting learner-centered approach. So here our teaching is not teacher-centered, it is the learner-centered. The activity-based teaching is incorporated here. So the classrooms here are not called as classrooms. Instead of they are named as discussion rooms. So we always encourage more and more discussions in classrooms instead of one-way communication from teacher to student. Improving the quality of teaching, learning and evaluation through ICT for effectiveness. And you all know nowadays this digital technology part and parcel of education, especially higher education, and this has been incorporated in our institution. Enhancing growth opportunities for employability. So end of the day, when you come out of the institution, you should be employable, you should fit in everywhere and wherever you go. So lot of opportunities here for employability skills. Sustaining transparency in institutional governance. Fostering value practices and social responsibility. Social responsibility related activities are continuously organized in our institution so that the students should have an inclination towards social responsibility. The activities like water conservation, energy conservation, civic senses, anti-drug abuse, no food wastage, such activities related to these values have been organized in our institution. You should also participate, involve in such activities in your 2 years study here. Focusing on continuous improvement through comprehensive feedback. So your feedback from the parents, feedback from the public, feedback from the alumni is obtained for the betterment of the system, institution. So we provide lot of opportunity to feedback system also. So in our institution, we have following programs: undergraduate, postgraduate, and research programs also being conducted here. In undergraduate, those who have studied in our institution are familiar with this. We have BA, BCom, BSc, BCA, BBA, and the newly introduced to B vocational or BVoc course. And postgraduate programs, we have, as you know, we have joined any one of these programs here. So we have 12 programs here. This is also a matter of interest because along with your stream, nowadays interdisciplinary aspects are very much important. You will have an opportunity to interact with students studying in other streams also, other disciplines also. So you should not be islands. You should not just focus on your discipline. You should also interact, discuss, study, understand, and try to understand other disciplines also, either directly pertaining to your discipline, the subject, the discipline for which you have got a special interest or a passion. So we have got so many programs in our PG section. So this is about the year of establishment of our PG courses. The first PG course was MSc Psychology, started way back in 1999, and the recent is Master of Commerce, IBM, in 2015, and we have got a very good faculty members in all these courses and all the facilities for all these courses. And the student strength, present year student strength, that is 2021. This is the student strength. We have got around 318 students now. You one among them. I'm very happy because amidst of these rather odd situations, you have planned to education that in a very apt institution for your growth in the field of academics. We have research centers. This is a very important dimension of higher education. Research is a part and parcel of higher education. Education becomes complete when it is associated with research, publication, and extension. So when you say higher education, maybe post-graduation should be associated. It need not be leading to PhD. Some research activity should be there, some extension activity should be there, publication of your work should be there. So to support you in this direction, we have research centers which are actually involved in research activities. So we have Amana in honor of Amanayaka, Amana Research Center, SDM Research Center, recognized under Tumkur University, recognized under Mangalore University. There are two centers, SDM research centers, one under Tumkur University, the other one under Mangalore University. And a lot of research activities being conducted here. We have got good research guides here, research scholars doing research here. So you will have an exposure to research activity in the campus. And Center for Interdisciplinary Research in Humanities and Social Science. Then some research activity under BICEP in biotechnology. Then we have a soil testing center in our campus, which is managed by the Department of Chemistry, which is serving as its extension activity to the local and the farmers of nearby taluk and districts. Then we have got Natural Resource Study Center. And we have got a very good library. These are the main features of our college library. We have got two libraries. Even in PG campus, there is one library, main library here in the main campus. Here, Hamana Research Library is there. Ramshi Mughali collections are there. Siddhavana Oriental Library. These are the special activities. Please note these points. Our college library remains open all the 365 days. No holiday to our library. It runs from 8:30 in the morning to 9 p.m. in the night. It has got more than 1 lakh books, non-book collections. It has got 400 seating capacity, B space, opaque, for that is for access, which is digitalized. Then EERPMS, a software system which helps you in your studies as well as in your in the administration part of the institution. ERPMS, indigenous software system developed by our own institution. Then interlibrary membership, reading hall with AC, and best library user recognition. We encourage, we motivate, we provide all the support to friends to read in the library, make best use of the library, and even some incentives are there for the best users. Those best users are provided with the AC hall for their reading purpose. This and make best use of this library. Once you visit, especially those who joined this year to our institution, you feel its rather vibration or pulse. I should use this word. So please make best use of this library. It's an opportunity for you. This is the main library building. This is the students studying in the library. It's a very vast library. The other infrastructure and learning resources in the institution, we have got separate UG and PG campuses for men students, Sri Siddhavana Gurukula, free hostel for sports students, D-month and D-month hostels for D-month for boys and D-month for girls, and a very beautiful, vast stadium, Ratnavarma Heggade Stadium. So please involve in the sports activity also in your free hours. Then a beautiful Indraprasth auditorium, state-of-art swimming pool. It's a very rare swimming pool. Then Vanaranga for the theater activities, Vanaranga open air theater, then seminar halls and virtual classrooms facility. Then we've got a medicinal plant and air plant arboretum, then laboratories, multimedia studio, language lab, and community radio called Radio Ninada, then SDM Cultural Center to support and involve students in different art forms. So we provide training, we provide opportunity to students to perform, to participate in competitions. So we have got a separate cultural center called SDM Cultural Center. So many students are actively participating in this. Those who are having an inclination or passion for these different forms of art like music, dance, yakshagana, kathakali, we provide training and give opportunity to participate in competitions and even state level, national level competitions. This is a view of our auditorium of capacity around 1,500, and it's indoor stadium also can play shuttle badminton here. This is a beautiful this type of facility. I don't think you will get anywhere, even in a developed city. You will not get this type of facility. Those are interested students can make use of this swimming pool. It's in the campus. So this is another highlight of our institution, the multimedia studio. Especially the MCJ students are given a special training in this studio. We have got a news channel here. The students are given training in this particular those maybe photography, that news reading, editing, all these regarding this electronic media. It's a multimedia studio wherein the recording. So even the recorded lecture here, you will be even at a privilege. The lectures of our classroom teaching are being recorded here, and you can get them through YouTube channels. This is hostel, boys hostel and girls. So this also well furnished hostel. You will be provided with very hygienic, tasty food. Only thing is you have to make the right use of it and the best use of it. These are the facilities which are provided to the students in the campus, internet and Wi-Fi, and number of scholarships are there. We give you information about the scholarships. Please refer to the scholarships in the notice board, and your mentor or your HOD or the teachers. So please try to avail the scholarships. Then we have got cooperative society wherein you'll get the things or materials required for you in the campus. We have got bank, cafeteria, multi-facility center, and all these facilities are there inside the campus itself. This is a view of the lab which you are going to use in the near future in another few days. These are the this information right at the beginning. We should have the idea about this. We should make use of these facilities. All these things are meant for the students, you students. So that's very important. All these facilities support are meant for students, and you should know and should make use of it. Then only the purpose will be served. Not just the teaching that we provide, we try to provide all type of support to the students. So in addition to your regular classes, the classes or the teaching which is based on your syllabus or related to your syllabus, we provide you other resources or supports also. We provide you with certificate courses. If you are interested in some particular area, you can get a certificate course of that. Then student research projects are there. You will be trained in the field of research. Then student faculty is another unique program of our institution. You will be given an opportunity to teach the lower classes. Of course, you have to get through some basic requirements. You have to get through. You should pass in front of interview committee. You should prepare for that. If you are competent enough, then you will be given a chance to give lectures to the first year degree or second year degree or first in UG or first degree in PG. So this is called student faculty program. So every department, one or two students are given this privilege. And this is an added advantage to the students who have got an inclination to continue their career or opt the career of teaching. Then activity fora. There are different activity fora. Based on your passion, you can join that fora. It may be painting, it may be drawing, it may be music, it may be instrumental music, it may be debate. You can join a fora and involve yourself in a like-minded group in your free time and discuss and participate in such activities. Then we have got a midday meal program also for the deserving students, and we have got counseling and mentorship program. Those students who need any counseling, career is concerned or their studies are concerned, we have a counseling center where you can discuss, get the counseling from the trained counselors. Then we have got online exam provision here. We've got college magazine. Those who have got interest in writing articles, you can write articles. I will be given guidance in this regard also. And then we have got subject associations where you can involve yourself. You can have a training for teamwork, leadership, then communication skill, and all these activities are to mold you as a good leader, as a good citizen, as a good human being. So subject association help you in this direction to organize a particular program, how to do this. So involve in such activities, such as be a part of subject association also. You actively associate in such activities. Then academic conferences, national level fest, then expand lecture series. So you will be given training and you will be visiting nearby institutions, and there you may share your ideas or interact with the school children, school students, and you can take some classes for them, interact with the teachers there. So then student lecture series, then most important value education, current affairs. As I have mentioned in the very beginning, our institution gives a very important or rather importance to value education, value-based education. So such activities which try to give you more inclination on these aspects has been conducted regularly. You too can participate, involve in such activities, and thereby give a completeness to your personality. And current affairs, because just the subject knowledge is not sufficient nowadays to fit in the present day in the society. You should have complete personality and should give importance to your personality development. So should develop as a good citizen, good leader, good communicator, should have good soft skills, everything based on good values. So knowledge, skill, attitude, and the character are the main four components of your education, and we try to give you the opportunity to inculcate all these four dimensions during your study in this institution. So try to build your personality along with a very special person or a knowledgeable person in your field, in field of your course. Along with that, you should develop yourself as a good personality. Along with that, we provide the opportunity to involve in co-curricular activities like sports, NSS, and other activities. And most important that you can involve is Kala Vaibhav, as I told you, wherein you will be given training in theater field like music, dance, drama, yakshagana, etc. So you will be given information by the in charge of this in the coming days, and SDM social responsibility initiatives also. Why once again I mention all these things along with involving, participating, getting training in your own field. It may be physics, chemistry, or social work. You get training and being trained in all these areas. When you come out of the institution as a postgraduate, you should be expert in your subject and you should have a complete personality, expertise, all that is needed for the present day requirement and situations, so that you can fit in everywhere. It may be the matter of employability or anywhere. So this is a special guest lecture on Chandrayana by Dr. B.N. Suresh, just to inform you that such programs are being conducted in our institutions. The personalities of national and international repute are being invited, and guest lectures them are provided to the students, so that is an exposure to you people, and actively involve and participate in such programs. You know, Dr. B.N. Suresh, a very popular and famous scientist of ISRO, who involved himself in Chandrayaan-2. This is indoor stadium where you can play shuttle badminton. This is about placement. We provide the opportunity to the students for this campus recruitment, and campus recruitment drives are being conducted, and if you are competent enough, you will be selected. So this is the last year statistics. Now, these are some of the achievements of our institution. So NAC accreditation, A grade with CGPA 3.61 out of 4. Only few colleges in the state achieved this remarkable achievement, and we are considered as a mentor institution and a Paramarsh scheme to train other institutions to prepare for NAC accreditation. So ours is a mentor institution, Paramarsh, and our college is recognized as college with potential for excellence, and Star College Department of Technology for the upgradation of the Department of Physics, Chemistry, Botany and Biotechnology, and NIRF ranking in the second band. India Today survey recognized the college and the courses offered. Many of our departments are recognized as best institution at the national level. This is Fiji Award, National Award, then Biodiversity Award by the government of Karnataka. Why I mention these things, achievements, you should feel proud that you belong or you are a student of such a great institution, and you should contribute to its. This is the recently announced Outlook Eye Care Ranking 2020. The following departments, how they are ranked in the national level. Our MCJ ranked 13 in the national level, BCA 17, MSW 22, BBA 32, Science departments 47, Arts department 68. This is in the national level ranking, wherein we'll have more than thousands of institutions participated. The survey has been done on all the institutions, important or premier institutions in the country. So now, a passion for learning, if you do, you will never cease to grow. So this is very important. As you know, the roots of education are bitter, but the fruit is sweet. Aristotle. This before Christ, more than 2000 years back. And the last word before I wind up, it's important how much water reservoir, but most important is how best use of it you can avail. So all these things have informed you about the institution, the greatness of the institution, the opportunities in front of you, just to make you aware that a lot of opportunities are there. It is up to you to make it and grow yourself. So wish you all the best. Thank you. Thank you for your patient and active involvement. Thank you everyone who participated in this. Over.
Thank you. Thank you so much, sir, for familiarizing. Yes, sir. Thank you so much, sir, for familiarizing the students with the facilities of the college. Thank you very much. May I now request Dr. Vishwanath P., Dean, PG Studies, SDM Postgraduate Center, Ujire, to share the glimpses of the Postgraduate Center, SDM College, Ujire. Over to you, sir. Sir, please unmute yourself. Vishwanath, sir.
Very good morning to all of you. Honorable Secretary of Sri Dharmasala Manjanatheshwara Educational Society, Ujire, Dr. B. Yashovarma, respected Principal of our college, Dr. Satish Chandra S., Registrar, Deans, HODs, faculty members, and dear students. First of all, I would like to extend a hearty welcome to you all first year PG students to SDM Postgraduate Center. Honorable Secretary of our SDM Educational Society mentioned about the importance of higher education, what you have to do and how you have to be during your post-graduation. And our principal has given the glimpses of our college and facilities available in our college. Now, it gives me immense pleasure to place before you the unique features of SDM Postgraduate Center. Curriculum. SDM College Ujire, being an autonomous college of Mangalore University, has the freedom to frame the syllabus for all its postgraduate courses. While framing the syllabus, we take utmost care components, test developments, and innovations in the subject. All PG departments review their curriculum regularly based on the feedback of the stakeholders and incorporate recent trends in the subject to well equip the students with current requirement. Elective papers and certificate courses to supplement the curriculum and make students to meet industry demands, as well as develop their own interest and aptitudes to the college. College offers a wide variety of short-term certificate courses and elective courses. Innovative teaching methodology. College adopts ICT-enabled advanced teaching techniques and a unique and exhaustive in-house e-resource portal is available for all courses. Online test. The college conducts online internal exam for postgraduate students. These online exams not only enables students to cope with the modern ways of education, but also prepares them with prior exposure to major entrance exams conducted. Research and publications. SDM Postgraduate Center aims at exposing students to research by providing opportunity to work in premier organizations, institutions, and industries for project work, and thereby giving chance for the dissertation, paper presentations in conferences, and publications in the reputed journals. Special training programs. The college organizes special training sessions to help the students with developing some critical skills like group discussions, better communication skills, presentation skills, interview skills, writing skills, and so on. This will help the students to develop confidence and become better equipped to face the challenges of field visits. Students are taken to regular field visits expedition in order to expose them to experiential learning. Campus recruitments, student industry interactions, pre-placement trainings, soft skill training, interview simulation are conducted to empower with employability skills. Many industries, organizations visit our campus for the the project was launched with a view to identify, train, and promote the interested students with flair for teaching. The final year students are given a platform to teach their juniors. Nirantara. A platform is created inside the campus wherein the hidden talents of students can be brought out and exhibited to other students in the evening by a special program known as Nirantara. Jenkara. A national level educational and cultural fest called Jenkara is being organized by the college every year, where the students will bring out the whole program with impressive efforts. Alumni interactions. Alumni are the greatest resource of the college. Alumni are invited to take up sessions of 20 to 40 minutes where they share their life experiences with their juniors. This in turn will help our students in planning their future accordingly. Student lectures. One of the best practice of the college where the students get an opportunity to express their views on topics of their interest at college level. These talks are recorded and subsequently uploaded on YouTube, giving global exposure to our students. National International Day celebration. To promote a greater sense of patriotism, brotherhood, and fraternity, all national and international days are celebrated in the college by organizing guest lectures, seminars, and several other such activities. Value education and current affairs. In order to enhance the communication skill, update the knowledge, and include ethics in life, we encourage students to present current affairs and values regularly prior to the commencement of the class. Wall magazine. It is a platform to enable the students to develop their creative writing skills. Each department displays wall magazine regularly, and at the end of the academic year, best performing departments magazines are recognized. Social responsibility. Under this, the college organizes awareness programs such as water conservation, food waste management, inculcating civic sense, anti-drug abuse, Save Earth initiatives, etc. The students take up cleanliness drives to keep the campus clean. They perform street plays and awareness programs to infuse social responsibility among the youth. In addition to this, we organize various routine activities like seminars, conferences, guest lectures, competitions, extension and extracurricular activities for the all-round development of our students. I request all the students to make use of these opportunities and participate in all these activities actively. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, sir, for sharing the glimpses of the PG Center. Thank you. We are at the end of the program. May I now request Shri Suvir Jain, Assistant Professor, PG Department of Social Work, to propose vote of thanks.
To one and all, it's a pride to be welcoming a fresh batch of students to college, especially considering that you students bring us a renewed sense of energy and hope. A very different academic year this time. You represent the time new ways of teaching and learning came into practice, and formal education is undergoing transition. So before I thank the guests of the day, I extend a hearty welcome to the new batch. I hope you will make the most of the now a part of education system. SDM has approach to formal education and everyday discipline, and I hope you blend into environment and have wonderful 2 years. I thank the steadfast pillar behind every success story of SDM, motivational address that I believe has introduced you to the ethos of the institution. I thank you, sir, for your time and your constant support. that keeps us aspiring for greater standard. I take this opportunity to thank our principal, Dr. Satish Chandra S, for your guidance, the Dean of PG Studies, Dr. P. Vishwanath, for your leadership, registrars, deans, HODs, all the faculty members, non-teaching staff, organizing committee members, technical assistants, and to all my first-year student friends. I thank one and all. Thank you for the opportunity. Over to you, ma'am.
Thank you, sir. Here is an announcement to all the students. Tomorrow at 10 a.m., again, you are having the orientation program. And orientation address will be given by Dr. Ravi Shankar, Professor and Chairman, Department of English, Mangalore University, and also by Sri Janardhan M, former Executive Director, Root City, Ujire. And I request all the students to join the same online platform tomorrow at 9:45 a.m. without fail with the same link. Here we are ending the program. Thank you, one and all.